to bring you a special report.
Good morning and welcome to episode 30 of the Global Gang Podcast. I am your host and man of constant sorrow, Alec Hunter. Joined today by Teister Daisetsu.
What up, my dudes?
And Anthony Jamo.
Hello.
Alright, and our guest today is OmniToast.
Yo, what's up, guys? I'm doing good. I'm awake, and that's all that matters for me. Day off, let's do it.
Alright. So, we'll start off with a shout out there in chat for Omni. You guys can check him out on Twitch and Twitter. Also, grats, dude, on the Premier Esports.
Thank you. Actually, I have an even bigger announcement that will be coming either today or tomorrow. And I can't say anything on it right now until it's official, but
I got
it's coming.
I got you. I understand that.
Let me get
All right. So, as is tradition, when someone appears as a guest for the first time, even though after this show you will no longer be a guest, you are technically part of the production staff.
Yay!
How and when did you get into Dokon Battle?
Oh, well, let me tell you a story, you wee little whippersnapper. No, I started Christmas of 2016. I saw Dokon way earlier. When I first moved to Georgia, where I live now, me and my fiance went to a convention called Anime Week in Atlanta. And I was in line one day. We were in line getting our badges that day, and I saw a person in front of me playing this Dragon Ball Z mobile game. I'm like, what the heck is this? Tapped him on the shoulder, asked him, hey, what are you playing? He's like, I'm playing a game called Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. I'm like, oh. The phone I had at the time sucked really badly and could not download it. So I didn't think anything about it. It just flew to the back of my mind, moved on, whatever. Like, I didn't even think about the game anymore. And then one year I ended up becoming an Apple Master at my job, got an iPhone, and I went to Wisconsin to visit my family for Christmas, and all of a sudden I saw it pop up on like top trending on the App Store. I'm like, that's that Dokkan, that's that Dragon Ball Z game. Downloaded it first. I think at the time it was, I can't remember if it was Vegito's banner. I forgot what banner was out there in that time, but it was like the Christmas celebration. So, you know, all the coins and everything were out, and I was confused as heck on everything that was going on in that game. But my first major SSR pull was a Super Saiyan, when I pulled Super Saiyan Goku from like that 5-stone thing. And I don't know why, but the felt of accomplishment of pulling a Super Saiyan Goku at the time was like, and I've been playing Dokkan ever since.
Has that unit been awakened yet? Like, has he gotten?
I think he has have an awakened, and I think he does have an EZA now too.
Okay, all right. So, going off of that, since you were talking about that Goku, who's your favorite unit currently in game?
It's definitely not that Goku. No, honestly, my favorite unit right now, and honestly, it's any of them really, but is the transforming Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta that goes into Majin Vegeta. I love the art. I just love the team of Super Saiyan 2. And honestly, I'm just a fan of Vegeta in general. So really all of his cards are my favorites, no matter how awful they can be. I'm looking at you, AGL Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta.
I'm kind of surprised at your answer since you're represented by Super Saiyan God Vegeta in the intro.
Yeah, I love Super Saiyan God Vegeta's card. It's a nice card. I use it. I have it rainbowed. I use it on any like Realm of Gods team or anything like that I can run it on. It's the art of that card is just a little bit lacking. That's why I want another one.
Another one's got to be coming here soon.
Yeah.
Like, dude, that's got to be guaranteed at this point.
For sure.
If not, we're suing Bandai.
So along that line, what new features or units would you like added to the game?
Well, I'm gonna answer both those because I actually have fun answers on both of those. But for units, I want an LR Super Saiyan God Vegeta, like to go along LR Super Saiyan God Goku. It has to happen. I want it to happen. Come on.
Right.
I don't care what the leader he is. I just want him to be better than the normal one. so I can run him on any team I want to throw him on. And I will rainbow that. I will literally go like the truth levels of stone to get him rainbow. I swear. But as for features, it was actually something I did on my YouTube channel many moons ago. I did do a video on a trade system. I want there's got like, we're in 5 years of this game. There should be a trade system. I trying to remember how I had it listed out, but the way it would work would be you can only trade the unit after you have them rainbow starred. So like, take my Super Saiyan God Vegeta, he's rainbow starred, but if I have extra dupes and someone else doesn't, I could trade it to them for Dragon Stones or something. Like 5 Dragon Stones to allow for the trade. Like, because Bandai doesn't want people to lose, they don't want to lose money over the trading system. That's why I said instead of using coins or anything like that, I was like, let's use Dragon Stones because that's your currency, that's your paid currency.
Yeah, then you have all the big YouTubers with the huge fan bases that rainbow every unit, like Truth, that could just turn around and be like, hey, send me $10 and
I'll trade you the unit. Exactly.
Yeah, great.
Let's give them more money. Like I said, it was a good idea when I originally came out with it. That's what, when I originally came out with it, the coins didn't exist.
It's one that would be very difficult to prevent any kind of
manipulation,
profiteering.
Yeah,
I think is the big thing.
Yeah.
But do you have any upcoming projects or videos that you'd like to promote?
As for vids, I honestly, sadly enough, I don't really do YouTube as much as I used to, but I do, honestly, my projects are going to include really my big announcement that will come out today or tomorrow. And of course I stream fairly regularly. And, honestly, I'm trying to get back into doing mobile game Mondays. So, I mean, I used to play Dokon Battle every Monday, continue, my community that started with me. So other than that, that's about it right now.
We should do another Fallout Friday sometime.
We need to, yes.
Yeah,
I need to get a higher level still. I'm still stuck at, I forgot what level I ended at when I played with you.
I don't know, but you gained 12 levels that night or something.
I couldn't even keep up.
Well, lots of people had that. Just going completely off topic for just a second, my wife and I were playing yesterday or the day before, and we were using the new public team system, and this little level 12, 13 guy, joined our team and then teleported to us, and we're off in the cranberry bog killing scorch beasts and stuff. He must have been freaking out. Anyway.
Why am I here?
What did I get myself into? So, upcoming or current events in game really haven't changed in the last week or so. So once again, we've talked about all this stuff. There are units that you can farm in every one of these events. It's absolutely worth doing, in my opinion. Any other thoughts on the events before we move on to the units that just got their new awakenings?
If somehow, some way you were in the same boat as me and you got all the way down to about 17,000 Zenny, there is a Zenny farm right now in the battle, or it's the preparation for the Universal Survival Arc one, the Dragon Ball Super Universal Survival Saga event. That is the only Zenny farm right now. If you haven't done it, I highly suggest that you do it. Literally took me 2 hours, and I went from 17,000 Zenny to, I think it was 160 mil. So,
put your best Universe Survival Saga team together and go make some money.
Yeah. And preparation for 350 mil downloads. Just saying. Definitely worth the preparation.
All right.
Good advice there, man. So like I said, I guess before we get into the actual units, just really quickly, this Whis event is going to be available weekly now, so make sure you do it every week. It's still kind of trash in the way that you only get a limited amount of these skill orbs, but whatever, they want to introduce their quote-unquote balance.
Yeah.
Oh, I humble brag incoming, my apologies.
Oh god. Oh no.
Oh, I saw this tweet. It was a tweet.
Yeah, so freaking I was on Twitter, and I think it was either Garesh or someone was like, God, I just can't get a crit 3 gold orb from the Universe 6 event. And literally, I do the event, and I got 2 level 3 additionals and 1 crit 3 gold. I tweeted that out, and I'm like, hey guys, I did it. It was like...
You've been blocked on all their accounts, I bet.
Right.
I'm pretty sure Koresh has me blocked at this point. I'm just like, dude, Koresh, check this out, bro. Oh, man.
Okay, so we did have 2 free-to-play units get awakenings this week. First up is Super Saiyan 2 Kale. She's Int type key 3, stats 50%. Super attack causes supreme damage and lowers defense by 40% for 3 turns. That's actually, I mean, lowering defense is neither here nor there for the most part, but the bigger the number, the better, in my opinion. Passive skill, Universe Survival Saga category allies key 2, attack and defense 30%. Next part, defense plus 50% when there's an ally whose name includes Khalifa on the team, and all allies key +1 and attack and defense plus 10% if that ally is attacking in the same turn. And since it says name includes Caulifla, that means any version of Caulifla and the LR. So, good stuff.
Yep.
Link skills are Super Saiyan, Battlefield Diva, Solid Support, Warriors of Universe 6, Prepared for Battle, Tournament Power, Shattering the Limit. Categories are Universe Survival Saga, Peppy Gals, Pure Saiyans, Full Power, Universe 6, Super Saiyan 2, and Rapid Growth. Omni, what do you think about this unit's awakening?
I'll be the first to admit I totally forgot this awakening was coming. I did it just last night, but I kind of used it a little bit just to mess with it, and that defense is actually really nice on it. Like, for a free-to-play unit, it tanks pretty decently. Like, I was doing I was doing the new Kale events, like the new Caulifla event, because I wanted to get my Dragon Stones, and they took a good hit, just like because I like messing around with different teams. It took a good hit. I forgot the number of it though. That was like midnight last night.
Right on.
But it felt good.
Sorry, go ahead.
I know. I just said it felt like they're, like I said, they're a really good unit. And like when you get Kale and Khalifa together, it makes it fun. Makes it really fun.
JMO, any thoughts on this?
Yeah, so for the most part, I think the only big change with this unit, if I'm not mistaken, is actually just the passive skill. Where I'm pretty sure the lower defense by 40% for 3 turns is also on the previous awakening version of Kale.
Oh, it is, and I did not realize that.
Yeah, they're not, like, their super attack skills I don't think changed. I don't know about Caulifla, but I know for Kale it didn't change. But I know, obviously the passive skill update makes her a lot better. They're really good defense having her with Caulifla. When you run a Universe 6 team, you're primarily looking like, okay, do I have LRKC? If I don't, who's best to take? Your main team for Universe 6, you're probably going to be using Kale and Caulifla anyways. Most people have them by now. So, I mean, pairing up this Kale with pretty much any Caulifla at this point makes this unit really good. It helps boost the team. Overall solid unit for me. I didn't realize this because similar to OmniToast, I had no idea this was coming out. To be honest, I haven't even really been playing Dokon for like the last maybe 4 or 5 days, like consistently. Just mainly doing summons on Kefla's banner, but that's been a shitstorm. But the irony is, this is what I mean when I say I overfarm this shit. So I was like, oh wait, they have awakenings because I saw it in the news feed because I'm actually someone who does still press the news button on Dokon, and I was like, oh shit, they got an awakening.
Proud.
And I'm like, oh shit, they got an awakening. So I go into my Dokon awaken list, where you awaken your units, and I had 100 fucking medals for both Kale and Caulifla. I didn't even have to farm them. I was just like, okay, well, free awakenings, let's go.
I know, I was in the same situation. I had like 50 or 60 of each of the medals. I'm like, oh, I guess I'm done with that.
Yeah, I was
needed, dude.
I was the opposite. I had Kale. Kale was done. I had everything done for Kale. Apparently, on my account, I completely forgot to do Khalifa.
I don't blame you. I wouldn't have done Khalifa either.
Hey!
Now, our resident man of culture, Taisha.
Alright. So, obviously, it's no surprise that Taisha is about the thirstiest person in the goddamn world. My thirst level for Kale is not that great, though. However, for this unit, it's a fantastic unit. Like, I feel as though, like, with how Dokon is, evolving, they're starting to see that there's a lot more of a free-to-play fan base for the game. And I'm absolutely proud that we're getting units like this that are just fantastic when it comes to free-to-play. And it gives people a more viable option. And to really drive it home, like, just to kind of talk about the free-to-play aspect of it, I did Fighting Legend Goku, Legendary Fighting Goku, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I was doing that, and a lot of the units that I was using for my teams were free-to-play units because of how good they are defensively. This is another great defensive option when it comes to that. And the fact that they, are giving these wonderful effects to the Kale and Caulifla units makes me giggle inside because a lot of people hate tingly back sensation girls, but, they're here to stay. They're going to get more episodes in the anime. They're going to see more appearances in the manga. Get over it. They're here.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. But it's funny that you mentioned that, about the free-to-play friendliness, because, like, we mention it, if not every show, then I'd say every other show, that this game is very good to free-to-play players. And talking about grinding up the units, Trevor and I were in the Discord, by the way, cheap plug for the Discord. And we were having this conversation again. We were talking about free-to-play units and stuff. We were showing off teams and whatnot. And someone said that they didn't farm up half of those units, and I'm like, nah, you should be doing that. Because you guys know, anytime that they talk about a new free-to-play unit, I'm the first person to say, go get it. Every single time.
And I've been telling people that too, because a lot of these guys that I've been trying to teach Dokon to a little bit, and I'm not the best teacher, obviously, but I do know what to grind for it. Like, I'm like, go and get this done. They're like, oh, but it takes too long. I can't be a whale like you, Tystra. And I'm like, this has nothing to do with being a whale. This has nothing to do with using stone. It's an easy farm for great units that work very good. Like, they have good synergy. They have these great links. They have these good categories, and they got great defense for the most part. It's definitely worth the farm, guys, if you haven't done it yet. Because if you haven't done it yet, you'd be crazy not to do it now. Because these will be gone here pretty damn soon. And you'll have to wait until they come back to farm them. So get it done.
Mm-hmm. Yet another shining example of why you guys need to get these free-to-play units done is the Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla. Arguably the inferior of the two units, but I definitely see some uses for it. Fair. Absolutely fair. Strength type key plus 3 stats 50%, causes supreme damage to enemy, raises defense by 30% for 1 turn. Passive skill, attack and defense plus 20%, up to 80% in chance of evading enemies attack, including super attack plus 15%, up to 60% per Universe Survival Saga category ally on the team. Next part, attack plus 50% when there's an ally whose name includes Kale on the team, launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack if that ally is attacking in the same turn. Link skills are Super Saiyan, Battlefield Diva, Prodigy, Warriors of Universe 6, Prepared for Battle, Tournament of Power, Shattering the Limit. Categories are Universe Survival Saga, Peppy Gals, Pure Saiyans, Full Power, Universe 6, Super Saiyan 2, and Rapid Growth. A lot of people say that this is the inferior of the two units, but I think when we get the Link skill update, she's really going to shine. A lot of these Links, are going to turn into things like attack plus 15%. She's going to get an extra 5% dodge there. Another attack 15%. Attack and defense 6%. Attack and defense 5%. Attack and defense 7%. Attack and defense 5%. She's going to become very useful after the Link skill update.
Yeah.
Just in general, like, all these units that people would use we're gonna have to look at everything from a different perspective now.
Agreed.
Like, and that's what's crazy about this game, is that we're evolving so much to where every unit is viable now. And that's what's scary. Because now what we would consider overpowered may be on par with everything else now. just depending on the links. So
yeah,
this unit will be a lot better once the link update comes up. But
Yeah.
I still see her as decent. She's not a bad option for free to play.
Yeah, I agree. She's not a bad option right now, but I definitely 100% agree with you. When that New Link Skills update come out, it's gonna be definitely changing the way we look at the game, and this is gonna be one of those units that, yeah, like we said, it's definitely the weaker of the two, but could easily maybe even outpace Kale somehow. You never know with how the links are gonna work with them.
Yeah.
So.
JMO?
Overall, same thing. You guys pretty much cleared everything up. The only thing that I will give this unit and the Kale unit as well over all the other units, just look at the fucking card arts on the TURs that we have for both Kale and Khalifa. Actually, Kale's I think is better than Khalifa's.
You take that back.
For the in Kale, I actually can, man. That one I will actually give to Kale. The card arts are both fucking really amazing. But, of course, like with the link updates and everything, for now, it is, still standing that Kale is the better of the two units. But overall, I mean, you really can't have a Universe 6 without either of the two. So I feel like that kind of balances it out in some way, shape, and form. Because if you want one to be good, if you want one to be better, you need the other half,
Agreed.
But overall, I mean, I have to admit that they did some top-notch artwork on both Kale and Caulifla with their free-to-play Dokon, because they almost look better than some of the summonable arts, in my honest opinion.
No, I could definitely agree to that. Honestly, I like this this Caulifla's art more than the AGL Caulifla art.
I do too.
And I hate saying that because I love AGL Caulifla. I still think even without the EZA, that unit is still very viable for certain situations.
Mm-hmm.
But I love this art more than that one.
I respect that, because of that tube top. But anyway,
Mm.
I tell you what, I like her because I think she could break me, and I'm kind of into that. But moving on.
I mean, I'm okay with this.
So upcoming, we know we're getting Explosive Chain Battle. We don't know when exactly. It's going to be tonight. Because is it the maintenance tonight?
I think it is.
It's either tonight or tomorrow night.
Honestly,
Hang on, let me boot up the game really quickly.
Alex Paws just got me. He's like, and we don't know when we're getting it tonight.
So
like, we don't know when we're
maintenance
getting
is
it
tomorrow
tonight.
night.
All right, maintenance is tomorrow night. Okay.
Maintenance is tomorrow night. So I expect this to come out tomorrow night after maintenance, along with the 4.11.1 update. It is possibly going to come out 21st. So what would that be? Thursday night. So
Can I
think
can
we'll
I
see.
can I
Friday,
go and play? Can
actually.
we place a
Well,
bet?
that's
Can we
next
place a
Friday.
bet on if maintenance gets extended like 13 times this time?
I hope
God damn it, no.
I am currently the man of constant sorrow, so I'm gonna go with it's gonna get extended like 7 times.
I'm gonna go 6. I'm a little bit more of an optimist.
I'm gonna say 0 because that's what I'm hoping for.
I'm just happy to be here, Tom.
That's gotta be like one of our no, I actually can't. That'd be copyright. Never mind.
Yeah.
Moving on. I was gonna say we needed a T-shirt with that.
I mean, technically, you could do it with my face and just say, I'm just happy to be here, Tom.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be copyright.
True.
Just
That needs to be a thing. I mean, you say it like once a stream, like once every podcast. So that's
I
becoming-
have to make sure I get one nut in at the very least, and I have to make sure I say, I'm just happy to be here, Tom. It's just how it is. Like, that's how life
God.
so I totally missed a whole bunch of stuff in here when I was putting
You?
links up.
No
I
way.
was ready. Yes, I was.
Wow.
All right,
He's
so
slacking on us, everybody.
Let's talk about the banner that's coming Thursday night, I believe it is. This is the last version of this banner that JP had. It came with Kai, just one Kai, because they want you to use your blue coins for the other one.
Fuck it.
Don't do it. This is a typical, color banner, these are the LRs that will be included down at the bottom. This sexy beast right here, Broly's going to be on there.
Yep.
As far as featured units go, Dabura's decent. Bowser's okay on his team. Is this movie support Gohan?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, movie support Gohan's
Then-
pretty good.
The Goku's not bad either, the
Yeah.
base form.
I
one.
mean, none of these are like, oh my god, they're so great units. But, I mean, I would say of this, not including the two that are getting their awakening, but I would say Dabura and Thouser here are probably the most interesting of the units on the banner. What do you guys think?
I mean, I'd have to agree. I mean, I guess the movie support Gohan, for those who may not have movie hero support as well, is something that, like, for me, I was actually going to say this, for me, this whole banner, like, excluding, like, you know, personal opinions, this banner, even though it's still, like, you know, hey, just pass this banner, it's not, you know, important. Every featured unit, in some way, I think, except maybe that Super Saiyan Goku, people will find use for somewhere down the line. Like the Super Boost still pretty useful. The Mythic Gohan still useful. We talked about the base form Goku, I think, before as well. Like all of those units are units that I feel like most people run without actually thinking that they even run them. You know, like some people will just be like, "Hey, I want this support unit. I need a support for this team," and then they just throw it on there, but they forget the unit itself, you know, because they're only taking them for the sake of support, but it still has pretty decent value. And that's the whole thing that we do here is we talk about what's best value. Like the featured units are great, but it's still a skip banner. Like I like that they put really kind of important support units in here as well.
Yeah.
But I think Thouser and Dabura are like the two that shine brightest on this. Because honestly,
Yeah.
I don't even know about that Super Saiyan Goku. Like honestly, I think doesn't he easy A too at some point?
I think he has an easy A already. I believe
Does
he
he?
does.
Yeah,
I
he's one of
believe-
those
Yeah.
easy area.
I
easy
definitely don't have him easy 8 then. I never find myself using that card. Out of everybody, I think he's the one. He's like the oddball out.
Yeah. Honestly, I agree though. The Thouser and the Dabura are probably the two standouts. Honestly though, I'm gonna put Movie Gohan into their category because that Movie Gohan support is so good.
Oh yeah.
He's
Oh, yeah.
such a beast. Like honestly, it's almost. I use Movie Heroes a lot, and I love that Movie Hero Gohan. That I almost kind of want to put him above Dabura and Thouser because of just how good of a support he is. But I mean, this
I won't
banner.
argue with you if you do it.
No, this banner is a hard skip for me either way because I've just never been big into these like type banners personally. Yeah, they got LRs,
I want the
but
supports. I want the
I-
supports.
I have all those LRs that are in this banner.
I don't care about the LRs. I want the supports.
Then you summon on it. There you
Yeah,
go.
then you summon on it.
Kefla has taken all of my freaking stones several times
Well,
over.
We'll tell Kefla to
Well,
give
then
them
I'm
back.
gonna ask you to go out to your street corner and you can get some more Dragon Stones that way. Okay.
But I don't want to stream.
He didn't say street. He said go on to your street corner.
I know what he said, and I know what I said.
but no, I like the movie. I like this banner would be a summon for me if I didn't already have Movie Hero Gohan. Like
Yeah.
that would be my target for this banner.
Sadly, mine would be an LR because I kind of want Fist Cell. I know he's dog shit, but I kind of want him.
At that point, it's just for the collection purposes.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure we're all going to advise you guys, if you're free to play, to absolutely skip this banner.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, 110%.
I mean-
If I hear you say, "Oh man, I'm dropping 200 stones in this," I'm going to ban you from any Discord I have a power to.
I could support going in on this if you guys are, spending any kind of money in the game. Like, you drop, if there's a decent sale when it comes out, I don't even know what the sales are right now, but like, you drop 35, 40 bucks, try to get one. I mean, it's not terrible if it's within your budget, but again, it comes down to gambling, blah, blah, blah. But let's jump into the unit details so you guys can make an informed decision. Gohan's leader skill is Super Physical Type Ki +4, stats 120%. His super attack raises attack infinitely, it's at 30%. Causes supreme damage with a medium chance of stunning the enemy, and that chance is 30% as well. Passive skill, physical type key +3, plus an additional attack and defense plus 50% for super physical type units. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type, physical excluded, to physical key spheres. And then attack and defense plus 20% per key sphere obtained regardless of color. Link skills are all in the family, the Saiyan lineage, Cold Judgment, Revival, Power Bestowed by God, Brainiacs, Shattering the Limit. Category: Hybrid Saiyans, Resurrect Warriors, Majin Buu Saga, Goku's Family, Siblings Bond, and Saviors. Saviors is the new category on JP, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Gohan's.
Yeah, that's
right.
that's the new old Buhan, or not Buhan, but Ultimate Han.
Gohan. That Gohan is
It's
just
interesting category. I gave it that. Interesting.
Definitely doesn't have a heck of a lot of units on it.
No, it doesn't. But it does.
The actual massive lack of Gokus on that category is actually fairly hilarious.
Yeah. Because Goku's the guy who always comes in at the last minute and saves everybody.
I know, right?
Where
That's
is
what
he?
he does.
That's his shtick. I mean, he's really not all that different from the other units, the other support, mono support units. I believe all of their passives are exactly the same. The only thing that's really different is what their super attack does and their link skills and categories.
Yeah, they're basically carbon copies of each other, which is fine because in the end, I think they're meant to be more support units than anything else.
Right, and that's where
Like,
they shine.
Yeah, they're not designed to be leaders. Now, mind you, you can pull off being again, if you're free to play or you're a newer player and you have it, hey, you do technically have a super Fizz leader or super or whatever leader you have of them, which is nice, but yeah, they shine more as support units, and that's what they'll always do.
Yeah, I mean that 4 key allows you to do kind of a little more strange combinations because you got a little more key to work with, especially if you find this guy to run as your friend. So having 8 key off the get-go before links is going to be really useful. But yeah, it's going to be more for novelty things, I think, or maybe as a sub lead in Battlefield.
Yeah.
So moving on to the Super Buu. He's the extreme version. So he's extreme physical type, key +4 when I get to the right one, and stats 120. He causes supreme damage to enemy and recovers 18% hit points. That's actually a really good. Load this dude up with additionals.
I think honestly, besides B-Pan, he's actually the highest HP recovery.
It might be.
Yeah, I think so.
So physical type key +3 plus an additional attack and defense plus 50% for extreme physical types. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type, physical excluded, to physical, attack and defense 20% per key sphere obtained. Exactly like Gohan, just for the extreme side.
Yep.
Link skills are Majin, Brutal Beatdown, Metamorphosis, Infinite Regeneration, Fear and Faith, The Wall Standing Tall, and Shattering the Limit. Category is Majin Buu Saga, Transformation Boost, Artificial Life Forms, and Majin Power. Just really quickly before I turn this over to OmniToast, I just want to throw out that Majin probably got the best update of any Link skill as far as making people with that Link skill usable on a team.
What was it? What's level 10?
Level 10 makes Majin a 2-key attack and defense 15% boost.
Oh!
It makes it a key Link. It's so
Right,
good.
well, I'm going to actually start caring about my Majin characters.
That's what I'm saying. The teams are going to be really good after that. But anyway, so as far as this support unit, I mean, as much as we can talk about it, because it's basically the same as Gohan, and the healing's really good. What do you think, Omni?
Again, they're support units, but that healing, that's a unit I'd use. Like the ability to heal, especially with a lot of these events now that where the opponent that you're going up against will literally body you into next week. It's nice to have that healing ability. It's really, really. So he's actually probably the one honestly, out of a lot of the support units, he's probably the one I use the most.
And in all honesty, he's probably the best Super Buu right now. It sucks only because of the fact that he's limited on his passive to, just extreme physical in the first part. But at the same time, that healing is something that you can't just ignore.
Yeah.
It's there and it's smacking you in the face.
Yeah, it's really useful.
And somewhere Trevor is watching this shedding a tear, happily seeing that Super Boo got yet another good awakening. I mean, even if it is a support unit, we already know Trevor and Boo, especially with his Majin Buu Saga team. When Link skills come out, the Link skill leveling up, oh my god, dude, Trevor's
I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the first team.
Oh no, he said that 100%. That was his first team.
All right, so yeah, I mean, I think in the long run, you guys are gonna want to skip the banner, especially with the unknown 350 million download LR, potentially LRs coming.
I'm still not looking for that. It should have been GT!
Year 6, dude. Year 6, it will be.
Wait,
Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta only has one card in the game.
It's coming. It's coming.
Sorry,
Promise.
I had to get that off my chest. I'm better now.
Speaking of things that are coming, we've got the legend. I knew it.
I almost missed it.
The Legendary Challenge campaign for LR Hercule is coming this week. Let's see here. It'll start at 10 o'clock PST, which is 11 o'clock because we're in daylight time. So 11 p.m. on August 20th Pacific time, which means what, like 1 a.m. for me, 2 a.m. for JMO. I'm not sure what time zone you're in, Omni.
Eastern.
Eastern, so you and JMO are Eastern, okay. But yeah, so this is coming. It's going to be like most of the other ones we've seen before. If you have him LR'd before, even if it's only at Super Attack level 1, you'll get the, preview rewards or whatever. And then they're going to make it easier to get him by making the million cost medals available 5 times a day instead of 3 times a day. They're also going to revamp the Hercules World Tournament. I'm assuming it'll be a temporary change to allow you to gain more Zenny during that time. So even if you're already done with him, go do that once a day Hercules World Tournament to make a bunch of freaking Zenny, most likely.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on the LR campaign, guys? Do you already have him done?
Mine's been SA20 since he came out.
Mine's at SA 10 out of 20, but rainbowed.
Nice.
I better get Zinni for all the stuff that I did for mine because mine's all done as well.
Yep. So yeah, I'm complete with mine too.
I'm just wondering, like, is this a hint towards him having some sort of ETA or something?
Actually, that's already confirmed. Well, not confirmed.
Oh, it is.
It's been leaked. We'll get to that though.
I don't always read the notes.
Somebody doesn't read show notes.
I mean, I did up until this future part that we're about to hit on, and I'll explain why. Sir.
All right. So, along with that, we found out that through the V-Jump leaks that we are getting an EZA for Hercule. We're also getting a new farmable Hercule and Goku. And then it says a global campaign, which I'm assuming means worldwide campaign. A total of 100 Dragon Stones. So what I'm assuming with this, people are calling this the global versus JP. I don't think so. I think this is the cooperative thing that they were talking about, that if we meet all of the goals, then every player on both versions will get 100 stones.
Yeah.
That's what I think it's going to be. So,
that'd be awesome. I'm sick of
come
going
out?
up against JP. I want to
Well,
work
no,
with
there
them.
will be some. There's going to be some global versus JP stuff. I mean, that's for sure. So, shout out to Miguel at DB_legends_JPN on Twitter for the leak. But yeah, so this is probably going to start. When did this say it was starting over on the other one? Sorry. Starts the 20th. So that's going to be Thursday night. Thursday night, Friday morning. So that's when all this is probably... I bet you the Extreme Z Awakening is not going to come as part of the countdown, which should be starting on the 21st. This will probably come in as part of the actual 350 million download celebration, so don't expect this for a few weeks.
That would honestly make sense due to the fact that this LR is based off of the Buu Saga. So with
Yeah.
the LRs getting, easy A's, and this one needing one, it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, because I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I've had this unit, and I don't use this unit.
Facts.
It's literally a shelf placed LR. That's all it is.
He was my slot number 6 the first time I ever beat the extreme agility super battle route.
Okay.
Well, on this account. So I went because he has a chance of raising his defense or something like that. He's quasi useful if you can get his stuff off, and since he gives himself key on his passive, you can get it to happen pretty often. But yeah, I've used him. He's not phenomenal. I don't use him anymore. I can't wait to see what they're going to do with him. So
I hope it's good. I really hope it's really good.
we'll speculate about it here in a few minutes.
I mean, even if it isn't up to the expectations, anytime where units like this, and I say this a lot too, but at most EZA units, when you find out a unit gets an EZA, they do try their best to make them better. They may not make them as broken as people would want him to be, or I guess push him into the meta, but he's gonna have just some fun kit for people to want to run.
Yeah.
That much we could say for sure.
Also, these are just the V-Jump leaks. We don't have the scans. The scans always come out with more little details that people pick out of them. So, I mean, if you're disappointed in the handful of things we have here, there is definitely more coming. So don't, if anybody out there in Chatland is thinking that this is going to be dry, I don't think it's going to be. Chatland. Mostly because we're going to get this. This is coming tomorrow night, most likely. I'm saying most likely because, right after the maintenance is done, so tomorrow night, Thursday morning.
Yeah.
If that is the case, I will have an extra stream this week where I start working on link skills.
Ooh.
So,
Wait, did we skip that?
Did we skip what?
The evil revive stuff?
Oh,
I feel like we skipped half our show notes.
I did.
Yeah,
Wow.
I was like, wait, we're going way for.
I'm like,
Hold on.
wait a second.
Let me jump back here. Sorry, I
Good
forgot about this.
job, meme.
Hey,
Ladies and gentlemen, our host.
hey, it happens. I'm only human. All right, so we do have a new event coming that I forgot to tell you guys about. We've got the Evil Revive Most Fearsome Majin. Drop rate is increased for Majin Buu Saga units, which is great because there's actually several LRs in this category that you can use. This one's not here yet. Bring me this one. But yeah, there are several LRs that you could use to boost it up. So keep that in mind as you progress through that.
Yeah.
But as far as I'm aware, there are no units to technically farm. There are medals to farm. And there are currencies to farm. There are missions as well. So keep your eye up on those. You're going to level up the super attack of these characters that are available through the currency, which is gourmet chocolate. Yeah, I totally did not talk about half of this shit. Sorry.
You're all good.
I thought I had it all
so
set
you
up
have to
already.
buy the unit.
Yeah, but the cool
Yeah.
thing is it only costs one of these chocolates to buy each unit. So, and there's no limit. So get 15 chocolates per character, so 45 chocolates, and you've got yourself everything you need, or 44 or 14, whatever.
No.
Basically, it's going to be easy as shit to rainbow these guys and get their essays up. So do that.
And don't forget to grab those Kais.
And those Kais, yep. Got to grab them Kais. So you can get 4 Kais from that. If you need Elder Kai medals, you can get those. If you need the Supreme Kai medals. Hourglasses, Hercule statues, these swords, that's really kind of up to you if you wanted to, but I would not be buying one incredible hourglass for 8 of these chocolates when that's over half of what you need to rainbow a unit here.
Yeah.
Yep.
So as far as medals that you need, you'll need a grand total of 25 of each of the medals if you get both of the support units, or if you already have both of the support units. Or if you just want to farm it up and be like, okay, if I ever get them, I already have the medals.
Yeah. Which honestly, you should pre-farm.
I mean, 25 medals ain't shit.
Exactly.
So. All right, so let's jump over here to. By the way, I'm probably gonna get an extra copy just to have this art.
Yeah, it's adorable.
It is. It's super adorable art. So that is the unawakened version. Here is the awakened version of Goten. He is youth category key +3, stats 50%, causes supreme damage to enemy and lowers attack by 20% for 3 turns on his super attack. Passive skill attack and defense +70%. Goku's family category allies key +1 and attack and defense +30%. Plus an additional key +3 and all allies attack and defense +10% when there's an ally whose name includes Goku Angel or Trunks Kid attacking in the same turn. Link skills are Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, All in the Family, The Innocence, Budding Warrior, Supreme Power, and Shattering the Limit. Categories are Fusion, Hybrid Saiyan, Majin Buu Saga, Goku's Family, Youth, and Siblings Bond. JMO, what you got here?
I hate youth category. Yeah.
Do you really?
Honestly, yeah. I actually do. My youth category right now on Dokon is pretty fucking bad.
Wow.
So I mean, being able to get this unit, it's definitely gonna fix that for me. And I still have to do the Infinite Dragon Ball history with youth. But I don't even know if I'll be using this unit specifically. Just obviously I'm gonna grind the unit just for the sake of having, collector units, and it is free to play. But overall, the unit looks good. I like that he does have some Goku's Family support in there, because that's honestly one of my favorite teams right now as well. Like, one of my favorite upcoming teams anyways, if I ever get Super Saiyan 4 Goku. But overall free to play unit. I'm not expecting anything crazy with this unit, but overall he seems pretty decent, so I have no excuse not to farm it. It is free to play.
Nobody has any excuse not to farm it. Sorry.
Whether or not you drop orbs into it is your choice.
Yeah,
like,
which I'll probably do at some point anyways, because I rainbow like every fucking free to play card.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm all out of strength orbs again. Damn.
I am too.
So, Tysher, what do you think about this little guy?
It's a great unit. But I understand the reasoning for putting it in this category, and I think you know what I'm going to say. Why is it infusions?
My guess is the super attack he probably fuses.
Yeah.
Does he?
Yeah. And
Isn't
his super
this-
attack
isn't
Oh,
this
yeah,
where the
literally
change
says
happened
fusion.
on
It does say
JP?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well then that's understandable, and I'll keep the memes to myself then. It was just weird initially because I know that they have the Goten and Trunks LR that does that, but I was like, why the hell is this one in there? I know it's got the pose. Then I was like, oh, okay. So now that the SA is fusion, then I have no bad opinions about it. It's a good card.
All right. Glad you're not trash, Goten.
Glad
Congratulations, Goten.
Here's
Glad
another
you're
card
not
that I will be getting an extra copy of just because I want the base form. I like that art.
Oh, it's adorable.
the art in general.
Super
for all
wholesome.
Aww.
So,
Goku's a bad dad, everybody.
yep, terrible dad. Terrible dad. All right, so Angel Goku is the Otherworld Warriors category key 3 stats 50% lead. He causes supreme damage with a medium chance of stunning the enemy, and that chance is 30% on his super attack. Passive skill, roll as a father. Just saying. Defense 70%. Attack 120% for 7 turns from the start of turn, and high chance 50% of evading the enemy's attack, including super attack, starting from the 8th turn from the start of the battle. Plus an additional attack and defense plus 59% when there's an ally whose name includes Goten Kid attacking in the same turn. Goku's family category allies key +1 and attack and defense plus 20%. Link skills are Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, All in the Family, Kamehameha, Experienced Fighter, Supreme Power, Shattering the Limit. Categories are Resurrected Warriors, Majin Buu Saga, Pure Saiyans, Goku's Family, Kamehameha, and Otherworld Warriors. I'm going to issue my only complaint about this card right here. He's not resurrected if he's still dead.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Thank you. Okay. Omni, what do you think of this card?
I mean, of course, I'm gonna be farming it up, but I do like the fact that it is a Goku family category support, I guess, in a sense. It has the ability to be as well, just like the Goten does. That defense plus 70% and attack plus 120%, not bad. Kind of like it. Yeah, man. Like I'm kind of like indifferent, actually, totally of the card itself. I don't know. Kind of indifferent on it. I want to see what the link skills are going to do to it when it comes to it.
Yeah. He does everything, even evade.
Yeah, he even evades, which is like they were like, he's Goku. Let's just shove every ability into him.
All dads evade their children. Oh!
I'm personally attacked you.
That was the purpose of me saying he has evade over every other skill extra.
I'm glad we were on the same.
Oofda. All right.
My only thing right now so far with like this event, one thing that does kind of bug me though is like we have that Goten. Why don't we have a Trunks to go along with it?
Yeah, that's a little weird. Maybe down the line we'll get another variant where instead of farming like Goten, Gohan, and Goku, we'll actually get like a Vegeta and a Kid Trunks as well. Something that will like coincide with these or something.
Yeah, because it just feels weird that Goten only gets it, but Trunks doesn't.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll come up with it for something else, like when we do.
It'd be nice to see
or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see a Vegeta slapping Trunks card.
Thwack! Knock your ass out. It's the new exchange card. Kid Trunks exchanges to Majin Vegeta by getting his ass knocked out.
I'd Rainbow Star that unit.
I was gonna say, sorry, I got caught off guard with chat real quick. I will say that I think that these cards came out at the same time when that Goten and Trunks both got an awakening. So I think that's why that Goten has that ability to where it has the Trunks, because that Tech Trunks didn't get the awakening to the Kamehameha thingamadoodlebob. So, but don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. I'm literally just interpolating.
All right. So, any other thoughts on this unit before we jump over to the Gohan?
Not really.
Yeah.
Both card arts are really nice. Even the awakening. True.
All right.
True.
So jumping over to the Gohan, get him awakened. His art's not quite as cool as the other ones, but I mean, he's holding that sword just like a freaking baseball bat. Let me tell you, son.
You ready to swing it?
He's got terrible form for a swordsman. I'm just saying.
What are you talking about? I thought you swing the sword like a baseball bat.
No.
Trunks
depends. I guess it really depends on the sword. If you're really using a two-handed sword, kinda, sorta.
I thought it would be
maybe.
with the baseball.
But
Future Trunks would say otherwise.
He can use that sword with one hand, and he could have a better pose. I don't know. I read a lot of sword and sorcery fantasy, so that pose just irritates the shit out of me. It literally looks like he's stepping up to take a fucking swing at a baseball.
Well, to be fair, earlier on in that season, he was.
I know. So he is the Hybrid Saiyans category, key 3 stats, 50% lead. He has an infinite attack race of 30% and causes supreme damage to enemy on super attack. Passive skill, attack and defense plus 58%, plus an additional attack and defense plus 58%, and high chance, 50%, of launching an additional super attack when there is another Goku's family category ally attacking in the same turn. Goku's family category allies key plus 1 and attack and defense plus 10%. Link skills are Saiyan warrior race, Saiyan lineage, all in the family, shocking speed, power bestowed by God, supreme power, and shattering the limit. Categories are Hybrid Saiyans, Majin Buu Saga, Goku's family, Siblings Bond, Revenge, Rapid Growth, and Saviors. Is anybody else feeling like these units are created in mind with getting an EZA later? Just because that right here, this Goku's family category allies key 1 attack and defense plus 10%. It feels like such a minimal passive.
Yeah, it feels like they will get a boost eventually. It's just when.
Right. Anyway, as far as this unit goes, what do you guys think?
At this point, I just think Bandai loves doing this for Goku's family. They like making cheeky cards like this.
Right. The 58%,
Like all three of them.
the
Goku's
59%.
family's like 90% of this fucking game are Goku cards.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this one here I feel probably the least excited for. Again, maybe it might be one of those things like you said if they get an easy A in the future, but I mean I'm gonna farm it up anyways.
Yeah, me too.
It's just well, I use it probably not. In fact, like you said too, the art just doesn't feel good on it.
So here's the big thing I take away from this card. You can use this card to farm up Gohan Teen Super Attack and Ultimate Gohan Super Attack.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I take away from this. That's the most important part of this card to me.
But here's a counter argument for the Ultimate Gohan part. There's already an Ultimate Gohan you can farm. That's way better just because of the fact that it starts out as an SSR.
Oh, you mean the one from the Hirudegan story?
No. The Hirudegan story? No.
Yeah.
There's no Ultimate Gohan in the
Oh, no. I'm thinking the Great Saiyaman one.
I was like, wait, hold on.
I'm awake.
No. From the same event that I was talking about with the Hercule statues, the Universal Survival Saga.
Oh, yeah, that one with the abysmal drop rate.
Yeah, exactly. But
Yeah.
it's still an easy farm.
Define easy.
It's very easy. I didn't have trouble with it. I mean, is it time consuming? A little bit, but it's not the worst drop rate when it comes to like free-to-play cards.
Nah, it's bad, but yeah, I mean,
If you could play Dokon for more than like 3 hours every stream, I see where Taisha's coming from.
yeah.
Well, see, okay,
like you can't say time is not of the essence, so you have every fucking opportunity to farm it. It is free to play.
well, like Dokon is a game where you're passing time if you just want to like if you're playing it as a regular game or if you're just playing it to pass time. Over time, with like these events stay out for like what, a month, maybe a little bit more. Like, think of it like this: you take the time to farm up one copy a day. Easy peasy. If you farm up one copy a day within that month or month and a half span, you'll have 30 to 45 copies of that free card for SA. So, like, there's always ways that you gotta, like, if you don't want to play it as much, then you could just tell yourself, like, okay, I'll just do this a little bit today, and then I'll go do my other stuff. Then I'll do it tomorrow, then I'll do other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know? It's all about time management.
Yeah, they definitely tried to, I guess, do it some justice, but at the same time, I feel like once people have already farmed 45 chocolates, they're not going to want to farm anymore for the sake of SA. Especially, granted, I'm assuming he starts as Gohan Teen.
Yeah.
And then you'd have to farm even more medals to do this as well.
Yeah, as Testoba pointed out, there's a better Ultimate Gohan farm from Universe Survival Saga.
Yeah.
So.
Isn't that what Taisha just said?
What do you mean,
Sorry, Tess pointed it out in chat. Teister said it. Sorry. Old man misspoke. I literally just responded to Test in chat about that, which is why I said his name. I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's all good.
Oh my god.
Enjoy the fact that I'm an old man. You guys love that. You love the
Literally,
I
just
forgot about Taisha.
I just like did a complete double take, like physically, like wait, hold on. Did he just ignore me?
No, I did not ignore you. I just misspoke. I'm sorry.
I love you too, BB.
Hashtag beard, bro.
Hashtag beard.
Okay.
I think
So if we're back to, on track here, I believe that's everything that I've missed because I'm just constantly screwing things up today. Oh, where were we? Okay, done with this guy, done with that guy, done with that. We're done with that. Done with that. Done with
Link
that.
skills.
Link skills, right.
Yeah.
Right here. So if you guys want an introduction to the Link skill system, because I am not your daddy, I'm not going to go through and read this whole thing to you.
Oh,
I am not your school teacher.
I thought that's
I
what
got
I signed up for.
There you go. Thanks, JMO.
Mm-hmm.
So, this introduction will tell you everything basically that you need to know about how the Link skill system works as far as links interacting between characters. It goes over each specific types of links, like links that recover your HP, link skills activated when performing super attacks, so on and so forth. It is a good summary. There's good information in here. If you have questions about how your level 10 and your level 3 and your level 1 units are all going to work together, all of that information's in here. So make sure you hit that up. If you guys want to find out what link skills do what after the update and how good they've become when you level them up.
I posted that link as well.
Did you? You're the man.
Yeah,
You're the
I
man.
put them both back to back.
Oh, okay. I thought you double posted. But anyway, so you can just come in here, you can hit expand, and it'll tell you for each level what changes. And it gives you the global and the Japanese names of the links, so you can go through and you can check these as you know at your leisure.
We only care about the global ones.
Well, they're all the same.
I know. We only care about the global named
So
ones.
things like telepathy, like give you a chance to crit as part of the passive.
So my thing is, since I'm don't play JP at all, how do you level these up?
Okay, so you go into an event, you get into fights, you level them up.
Yeah.
There's literally nothing else involved.
It literally
more-
just like levels up as you
Play-
use the
Anything that costs stamina to run, except the World Tournament, gives you a chance per fight that you get into of leveling up link skills. It's very easy in the first few levels, like the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, those levels, pretty easy. After about 5 or 6, the chance starts to drop significantly. You can influence it by running stages that have higher stamina costs, but there are several people, like Silly Nolar, who have said it takes 10 stamina bars sometimes for one character to go from 9 to 10.
That ain't cool.
No. But I think the general consensus through most people is if you're somewhere between like the 4 to 7 range on your link skills, characters are going to perform ridiculously better than they've already been performing. The biggest thing for me on this is the lack of how key link skills are going to affect that middle character, because sometimes it's nice to have that double up. Because like right now, if you have 3 characters with prep for battle, the guy in the first slot gets 2 key, the guy in the last slot gets 2 key, the guy in the middle slot gets 4 key. After this, it's 2 key all across the board. Key links will not double up in the middle anymore. Now, if you have a character in the middle who has both over and a flash and prep for battle, and then a character on either end that has that, he will trigger both of those. So like if the character in the first slot has over and the flash, character in the last slot has prep for battle, then the character in the middle will get 5 because those are 2 different key links.
Got it.
So,
But even still, like with this increase of to some degree, like I don't think it's gonna really change too much. You know what I mean? Like if you have 3 with prodigies, it's not going to trigger all three to have, or the middle to have the double up. But at the same time, like from what I'm seeing, like the only difference is like 2 key for the most part, and maybe some attack and defense.
Yeah.
But even then, like I don't think it's going to make it to where it's like that noticeable of a difference, I guess.
well, like certain units, like Mass Ningen brought up in chat that the LR SSJ3 Goku really gets the shaft here. And he kind of does, because he relies heavily on key links to get up to that 18 key point to do that extra damage. Now, there is a flip side to that, because when you do your 18 key with him, he loses a bunch of defense. So it's not necessarily a horrible thing, but as far as just pure raw damage output, it is definitely a nerf on that particular character.
Well, to be fair, that character sucks. But I digress.
Not wrong.
Sorry, not sorry for anybody that finds that.
I like him. He's fun. But I would say the Super Saiyan 3 category overall just needs some love because it's outside of like a handful of, you know, the Dragon Ball Hero units and like Strength Vegeta. I mean, there's not a lot of amazing units in the Super Saiyan 3 category.
Yeah.
Facts.
So, but this link update should help a lot of that because, yeah, I mean, everybody's going to start getting things like extra key or extra chance to evade or extra chance to crit or additional attack and defense. You know, the game is going to definitely be different after this update.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Like, and Mass Ningen in the chat was like, "Where have you been on me?" I'm like, "I don't play JP, all right? I'm sorry. I didn't know how it actually works. I didn't know if it was like medals or if I had to go do an event or something to do it. But now I know how it works. So I'm actually happy that I just play the game and it happens.
Isn't it great? Like this could have been such a Legends Zenkai thing, but it's not.
Yeah, they could have done exactly what Legends does, and like, here, now pay me $100 and now you can be level 10. And I'm gonna be like, no. Sorry, I'm not one to bash other games,
No.
but
I am straight up. But Legends is not a bad game per se. It is fun to play. The PvP is fun if you can get somebody within your same kind of like zone as far as like how much money you spend, how much skill you have. Like the PvP can be good. The servers are kind of janky and they make a lot of decisions I don't agree with, but the gameplay itself is fun.
yeah.
So anyway, that catches us up, I think, on all of the upcoming stuff.
Woohoo!
So moving on, I wanted to talk about, I know we've talked about this on the show before, but I think it's always a good reminder. This is DBZ Space's Friend Finder. Not going to go into it a whole lot. This is literally just a reminder to the community that this tool exists. You don't have to sign up for an account on DBZ Space. You don't have to do anything like that. You can just come here. You can hit submit your account. You put your account in. And you hit submit. Mine's already been added, so it's going to be like, look, your account's already been added. Whatever. Okay. So there's over 1 million accounts currently on this. But let's say you want to find, I don't know, let's say Tech Hit. Why not? Where is he?
I don't know why you would. But
I don't know why you would either, because you don't have Caulifla or you're looking to make an extreme something or other. Let's just say this is what you're looking for. Okay. So as you can see, this tells you of everybody that's registered on this system who is currently running Tech Hit. Tells you their potential system, their skill level, their user ID and friend code. It tells you the last time they logged in. So like this person logged in about, what, 7 hours ago, roughly?
Yep.
that name though.
I was, you know what's funny? I was gonna cut Alec off when he said Tech Hit because I had pulled up Tech Hit just before he did. I was gonna tell him don't even bother opening.
There was somebody I was looking for the other day that I opened it and there were literally no. Oh, I know who it was. Hold on, let me show you.
Uh-oh.
Where
Oh
is
no.
it? No results found. Strength hit.
Oh,
That's a pain though, because I'm trying to do no item mono runs for strength on Legendary Goku, and having this guy as my friend would be really helpful. Hint, hint, if anybody's got him. Anyway. But yeah, I mean, like you can literally go through, you can pick out anybody. Like who's running God Goku right now? Boom, all these people, 55%, you know. And you can scroll through. Is anybody truly a whale on this character? We got a 79%.
Well, I've seen a couple 100% in here. People just may not be running it.
Yeah, I mean, so like I said, this is a great tool if you're looking for specific friends. You can come in here, you can search for like the specific unit you want, find out who's been around most recently, who has the highest potential, and then you can send them a friend request. It's not perfect, but it's better than what we have in-game currently.
Facts.
So, like I said, just a reminder for you guys, make sure that you are going out there and registering with the friend finder. Link is in the chat. For YouTube, I will most likely, if I remember, stick a link in the description below. By the way, like, subscribe, sell your firstborn, all that stuff that YouTube asks you to do so you can be notified when things happen over on the Global Gang Podcast channel. We are actually going to be working on getting video exclusive to YouTube. We are building up that content, or working towards that content. I have an idea for what I'd like to do for my first video, and I'm waiting for someone to respond to that because I think it would be hilarious. But we have some ideas kicking around in the background. But so anyway, like I said, friend finder. You guys have any other thoughts on this one?
Yeah, actually, I kind of want to bring up something interesting. If there was to be another feature to come out into Dokon, the only thing that I feel really sucks with this friend finder thing is once you add the player, you really can't contact those people to say, hey, dude, I need this unit. Like, if you just add them because they were using, like, UI Goku, then the very next time you need it, then the friend who you just added, who may or may not even accept you, doesn't have the unit up there anymore, you know?
Yeah.
So, a good proposition to that is if this is going to be a thing still, they should make, like, an in-game game chat exclusively to only people on your friends list.
Yeah.
So, like, if I wanted to talk to just Taisho because he's on my Dokon friend list, I can actually, like, message him through Dokon and say, like, hey, do you have this unit? I need him for an event.
Or even barring that, like individual messaging, have us be able to set a friend unit and then a friend unit that we're requesting. So, like, if somebody on your friends list sees it, okay, Alec is running Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and he is looking for Super Saiyan 4 Vegetas. Or, you know, in my case, Alec is running Tech Hit, because he sucks and can't pull Caulifla, so he's looking for Caulifla friends.
Wow.
I mean, facts are facts. That's how
I'm in that same. I'm in that same.
I'm really starting to feel like I'm either a pure Saiyan or I'm on Universe Survival Saga, because fucking Caulifla and Tech Khalifa keep dodging my ass.
I think I just talked way too much shit about Caulifla and Kale and Caulifla since Dragon Ball Super. They're like, you know what? Why the fuck are you summoning on my banner in the first place?
She's like, this is for the time that you called me a thought.
Yeah, for all the times you said this fucking thought doesn't matter. Yeah, good luck, buddy. they're going to Dragonstone. Have Tech Hit, you said he was worth more anyways.
Alright, so guys, we're going to move into our discussion for the week. This is going to include all you folks in chat. I do want to point out that a few days ago, I had a much bigger setup for this chat discussion, and then they announced Eza Hercule's EZA this morning. So I'm like, wow, you just took half my chat discussion away. So I'm going to leave you with what's viable from that discussion, that original discussion. What will LR Eza Hercule look like?
Well, Tom, let's take a look at the unit.
Yeah, I should probably bring him to myself and see what he does now and see how we can make it.
Well, I can already tell you now. I can pretty much see all types: HP, attack, and defense plus 120%. That's almost a guarantee.
Okay.
It's either 120 or 130%. If it goes 130, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Do you think they'll give him Ki as part of his leader skill?
If they want to make him usable, I would say yes. Especially if, like, they would have to give him some sort of key. Now the question is, would he be just stay all? Yeah, he'd probably stay all types, HP, defense 120, maybe get key +3 or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
might
key +3 and all that.
Yeah.
That rare chance to stun the enemy is probably going to become a high chance.
That becomes a high chance. Dear God, I'm gonna hope I put additionals.
Then obviously, I think causes commit colossal damage and defense plus 50% for 3 turns honestly, that's really good as is.
Yeah.
In my
I think-
personal,
I think they're going to change it. I think they're going to make it either for 6 or 9 turns, or they're going to make it an infinite stack off of the 18 key, because it's the 18 key.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I could see infinite stack. That'd be pretty dope.
I mean, look at Prime Battle Krillin as an example.
his
yeah,
his passive skill will definitely change because the age of just straight boost is gone. It's all about percent boost.
Well, we've seen it with all the other easy A's that they've done for LR so far. They get away from that flat and move towards percentages, which is going to be great.
Well, not only that, but this is a great chance of attack plus 20,000 and keep plus 7. I think they're going to get rid of that great chance.
Just make it a guaranteed.
Like, or maybe like for first turn only, that's that, and then from then on it's this. Or they'll do it. I could see them doing it like the physical Goku that we were just talking about, where it's like from turn 1 to turn 8 it's this, and then after turn 8 it's this. You know.
Yeah.
I could see them doing that with this Hercule and Boo.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So.
So in the chat, Buckeye818 says Hercule will have the highest hit point stat in the game and will significantly boost hit points. I think that'd be cool.
That would be good.
I'm
can
gonna make
see
the
that.
Herc the one that can dodge in UI Goku. Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Mass Ningen says all types key plus 3 stats 100 or 120%. Okay.
Yeah.
I see that. I mean, it's logical.
Yeah, I'm pushing hopefully more towards the 120 would be nice, but
Well,
that might be a little bit greedy.
it'd be nice to have them be viable for like Battlefield.
Yeah.
You know, just to see if he gets that 120% in key plus 3, he's automatically on fucking on Battlefield.
Yeah.
So Mass Ningen also says they'll give him a base attack and defense, and then he'll keep the great chance to get a buff. Like if they give him a base attack and defense boost of, what do you guys think, 70%? Or maybe they'll make it 77% and then give him a great chance of getting key plus 7. So that way it goes with that Hercule luck thing, the 777.
Yeah,
that could be it too, actually.
I could see it.
I didn't even think about it until you said it like that.
So
That'd be really cool for a Hercule unit like this.
attack and defense plus 77% and a great chance to increase key by 7.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's, I mean, and then they'll probably give him like some Majin Buu Saga support passive.
Probably.
I could. Yeah.
Or some benefit if you're on rotation with, you know, Boo.
Good.
Yeah, with Boo.
Yeah, and then it had to be like either Mr. Boo or Majin Buu good, I think is what they
Yeah.
have to put it as.
Yeah.
Honestly, I could see that too because I know that they're doing that whole combo attack thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I could definitely see like this card working with the Majin Buu card, and it becomes that combo attack.
Yeah.
And Ningen also says that we know if his kid Gohan gets all types 120%, so it is possible that Hercule will too, but it's doubtful that it would be higher than that. So yeah, that's logical sense as well there as well.
Yep.
Words are hard. I keep saying words.
You're good. Words are good.
Words are very.
Doesn't
good.
Hercule just use Majin Buu as his body shield for super attacks? Yes, which is why I think this unit should be called Hercule and Buu, but, you know, that's not exactly how that works.
Hercule and Boo Body Shield needs to be the official name. Body Shield Boo.
So chat, any other ideas on what this is going to look like as an easy A? What about you guys in the panel?
I mean, I think we've covered a lot of it. The only thing. No, I think we really covered a lot of it. Like, I agree with a lot of the stuff we said. The big thing, like I said, the rare chance. I just want them to boost that rare chance of a stun.
Oh yeah.
That's got to get boosted.
Yeah,
I'd
instead
love
of
to see it.
being 20%, probably make it, I don't know, even to really make it considerable, I'd say 50%.
Yeah.
You know, like as a reliable stun, a flip of a coin, I think is fair.
Yeah.
Is there like any cheeky numbers that they've ever like put with like Hercule? Like how we have like the 5'9" thing or whatever for like
yeah,
Goku?
I'm pretty sure. Let me pull up.
Because if there is one for Hercule, I could kind of see him getting
Remember,
like
he
an
is
all,
the
like-
login. He is the login award for day
Yeah.
777.
Yeah.
Because I could see him getting like something where his passive skill would be like all types, like attack and defense plus a certain percent as well.
Yeah.
Like I can actually kind of see that.
So this guy.
I don't know. I don't think it'd be like 70% or anything like that, but it'd be something like maybe plus 7%.
So yeah, this Hercule here, you get 5 copies of him on day 777 of your cumulative logins.
You get 7 copies.
Oh, you get 7 copies of him? Okay. So,
And yeah, I can see him getting like a plus 7% for attack and defense for all types.
mhm.
Maybe something like that would be included.
As far as any other sort of like gimmicky things that they've used, I don't think so. I don't think he'll have any of like this stuff, like the 50% reduced damage thing, or any of the stuff that this Hercule has. I don't think they'll move that over to the LR. I think they'll want to keep those units distinct.
Yeah, for sure.
What about this guy? Did he do anything special? See, he was 33%, but that's just because he's a trophy unit.
Ooh, smack him.
But yeah, so I think the 77% and 7 key thing is probably pretty likely based on just the kind of goofy things they like to do with that.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, it is a free-to-play, very or like not underrated, but very underwhelming LR. At least as he is, but that's why they're trying to make him better.
All right, so we are going to push along to the Q&A part. This is your guys' part of the show. Emilio asked, "Are you excited for the 350 million download?" No. I'm sorry. I've been getting slapped around by the Kefla banner so much this last week that no, I'm not excited, because I'm gonna have to buy stones so I can jump in. I am excited about the big summoning party that we're gonna have, though.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, that's gonna be the thing that really saves it for me.
People have already heard my anger and disgust about it.
I'm ready for it, but in the sense of like,
I'm ready for the Kefla banner to go away.
I'm ready for her to stop staring me in the face, and it's like, come on, big boy, don't you want me? And I'm gonna be like, I need you to go away, please. You're hurting me.
I need it.
It's a very abusive relationship right now.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, let's be real. I'm looking forward to the tickets more than I'm looking forward to whatever the celebration really is. Like I said, and I've talked to Mass Ningen about it on Twitter. This should have been GT themed in my opinion. Like, I know we could see a 6-year anniversary, but that's going to be going on 4 years without a new Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta card. When there are plenty of cards that have gotten like 3 different variants during that time. And Boo Saga's one of them, because they keep getting these great, cool units that come out almost every 6-7 months. I feel like there's another like dual Dokon Fest Boo Saga. And I'm just like, I was looking forward to GT. I'm bummed about it. Will I still summon on probably the anniversary? I mean, the celebration? Duh. Because it's going to be new LRs and they're going to be good. Well, most likely LRs. To be real. They're going to keep them LRs. And, like, I'm going to go with it, but the disappointment in my heart. GT needs them, like, desperately.
Okay, so Kenny McGee asks, what LRs are you missing? I couldn't tell you all of the LRs I'm missing off the top of my head, but I will tell you 3 that I am missing that I do want. I want Tech Broly, I want Physical Broly, and I want Strength Trunks and Mine.
I've got all those units.
I could actually list off every single one, though. Because I'm only missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 now. So I'm missing Rose, the
new one?
Yeah, the new one.
Okay.
I'm missing Physical Broly. I'm missing Mighty Mask.
Really?
Yeah, I have not been able to pull Mighty Mask. LR SBR Goku, LR or yeah, LR SBR Goku, LR SBR Goku Bulma. I'm missing LR Goku, LR Vegeta Nappa, and LR UI Goku.
I'm actually shocked on the Mighty Mask.
It was him and Broly I've never actually been able to pull, and then I had to buy Broly because I'm tired of not having LR Broly.
Did you get him with the purple stone?
Yeah, I got him with the purple stone. Me and Alex both did the same thing.
Yeah, I did to rainbow him actually, so I was with you guys on
and then I pulled a dupe off the tickets, just like I said I was going to.
I was actually scared I was gonna pull a dupe off tickets, but I actually got my physical androids finally. So I was like, fuck yeah, I'll take physical androids.
I did the purple stone, got Broly, and then I did the 55 ticket summon, and that's where I rainbowed my LR Mighty Mask.
Nice.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, for me, I think it's just the tech trio that I really want out of the ones that I'm missing. Like Go Bros, Tech Broly, and Go Frieza. Those are the three that I really don't have that I really want.
Yeah, the one that I'm trying to remember what I'm missing Vegeta and Nappa. I really like that unit. I'm missing a few personally, but I've got a lot of LRs on my account. I think I'm really just missing like Vegeta and Nappa. I'm missing someone else. I just can't remember the name. Oh, I'm missing LR Incel because
I don't have him either.
Because you didn't coin him.
Because I didn't coin him. I couldn't justify coining him.
Right. I think we had that discussion. Yep. Mash Ningen says, okay, podcast boys, who are you going for level 10 links on first? My answer has remained the same the whole time. The free-to-play Android Cell Saga team that I have built.
Really?
Yes. I want to see how much this because I run that team a lot. Like, I've done no item legendary Goku with it. Yes, I am flexing, haha, every time we talk about it. Someone's going to accuse me of it, so I might as well get it out of the way.
You flexer.
So yes, I'm flexing with a free-to-play team. But I want to see how much of a difference there is between that team, at
how it performs
where
now
it is now and
the
where it
link
will be
update.
at level 10. So for me, it's that scientific aspect. We actually do have in the Discord, if anybody is interested, a place for you guys to talk about your teams that you are looking at.
I think.
Well, that was last week's discussion, but you could still contribute to that discussion in Discord right now.
The thing is, I didn't put much thought into the link skills as much. When I build my teams, I just build them just for the sole fun of it. Like I've never been good at like the easy A's and stuff like that, or doing any of that stuff. Because I've always just just like playing the game. It's fun. But so I haven't really thought of what team I'm gonna use first to try to get their link skills up. Probably be Super Saiyan 2s because why not?
For me, it's probably Fusions and Goku's Family, because those are two teams I use the most. If not Goku's Family, then Realm of Gods.
I can see that. Yeah, Realm of Gods I could probably do. I like that.
Peppy Gals.
Peppy Gals is my number 2. Peppy Gals straight up my number 2.
You laugh, but Peppy Gals.
No, I know.
No, they're beastie. They're beastie.
Oh my lord.
We've been down that road. That's why I just chuckle every time we say Peppy Gals, because I mean everyone's gonna end up doing it.
They are low key the best team in the game.
They are. Yeah.
Once they get a 170 lead, it's over.
I don't think they ever will, because if they do, they'll be busted beyond all belief.
Yeah, it would be literally one of the most powerful.
It's so funny too, because like it used to be a meme, but then they kept producing like Kale Caulifla cards, and it's like, okay, and then they gave the Awakenings for the STR Chi-Chi, the AGL Mai.
And then they gave us Int Brienne's Awakening. Oh my god, that changed everything for Peppy Gals.
Yeah, and it was just like, okay, this team is actually really, really good. And now this link skill system, oh my fuck. It's like, literally, it's just like, they keep forgetting that Peppy Gals is actually like powerful, and they're just like, oh yeah, let's give them something good. And it's like, The minute they're gonna give us a 170 lead, it will be so funny because they'll be like, "I think we made a mistake."
Nothing will be difficult at that point.
No. They. I think I have no item super class super battle road with Peppy Gals.
Yeah, it's possible. It's
I think I've done it. It's ridiculous how good that team is.
Yeah.
But Buckeye818 asks, where do I get the 66th ticket for the 6th anniversary? Just go ahead and follow that link. Go over to Talon's Twitch. Wait for him to go live. Ask him. He'll know.
Yeah.
I skipped over Dawn Reaper 7. Do you think a Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta that would fuse into a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta as an LR? I think that's probably what we're going to see. I would prefer not to see it that way, but I think that's probably what we're going to see when we get the next Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta.
Yeah.
That should have been the anniversary celebration unit.
It's going to be the 6-year anniversary, dude.
I don't want to wait that long.
I'm sorry. Just I could hear the veins popping out in his forehead every time we talk about it.
I'm so mad, all right?
I'm not gonna lie.
Hashtag fuck the Boo Saga.
Honestly, like, I see, like, just to kind of build off of that, it's that meme with the kid with the fucking super red face and his neck veins just popping in the classroom. That's what's right now.
I'm not even gonna lie. I definitely don't want a transforming Gogeta, like ones that start from like Goku and Vegeta. Like a transforming Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I don't know. That just feels weird.
Yeah, it might be awkward.
Like if if it just starts like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, like his very own Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I'd be much happier like that.
Mass Ninkin, imagine simping for GT? Dude, last time I checked, your favorite characters in GT.
Not gonna lie, GT slaps though. GT's actually a very underappreciated series.
A Lucky Cinderance asks, Lucky Cinder Ace asks, what anime would you want to see crossover with Dokon?
Wait, what?
One Piece, so I can get my One Piece Goku Rainbow.
Yes.
I mean, as far as crossovers go, are you talking about? I don't know. Just bring back the One Piece and never do a crossover with anything that's not Toriyama again.
No. Instantly no. I say this all the time. Get Dragon Ball to crossover with My Hero Academia.
I mean, I agree with that. That'd be dope.
I literally made a huge theory. Well, not a theory, but like a mock-up celebration for a My Hero Academia crossover to Dokon. And I thought it was great. I thought it was a great crossover.
I could get behind that only because there are a few of the voice actors that voice certain characters.
Exactly.
It just makes sense.
It was literally like I put it like this. I said, "Give us a dual Dokkan Fest with Deku and Bakugo. That would give you your Super and your Extreme type. Then do a free-to-play story event with a free-to-play All Might."
That free to play All Might would have to go down the storyline of the new Goku Blacks, the mods we got, and turn them into an LR at the end of it all. I'd be so down to that.
If they did that with All Might, I'd be like, Jesus Christ. Or they could even do it like this. They could do like 2 free-to-play units from that. They could do All Might, and then for Pepicals, give us Ochako. Easy peasy lemon squeeze.
I'm okay with making her the 170 lead for Peppy Girls. Let's go.
Quote me on Twitter and get a hashtag MyHeroX Dokon Battle going on.
I'd be alright with that.
I don't see the point in the crossovers. I guess for fans of multiple things, that's definitely a cool thing for those people. But like, I'm not really into anime other than Dokkan or other than Dragon Ball.
That's why I said just bring the One Piece crossover.
See, I played Danmachi from time to time, and they do crossovers at least once, maybe twice a year.
Oh my god!
And the thing is, like, they're always the hype things to do in those games. Like, those are like honestly for us, like we have the 350 million download celebration, we have the anniversary, and then every so often we'll get that like dual Dokkan Fest anniversary, like celebrations that pop up, and or like the Tanabata banner. But the thing is, like how hyped those are for us, like that's what those games feel like. Every time they have one of those crossovers, it's like everyone's like, let's go, let's get all these units because it's different. And I think Dokkan needs to do it at least one more time. Like they need to.
The only problem with the One Piece crossover is we never really got a summonable or even free to play Luffy. That's the only distinction between if they were to do a crossover now, is it going to be they're going to make a separate story that tries to infuse Dragon Ball into My Hero's world or whatever anime is it there at the time? And are you going to be able to get a droppable unit from the opposing anime as opposed to just saying, okay, yeah, here's a Goku card that we put in this random storyline.
Here's a Goku dressed as Deku.
Like, you gotta think of it like that, because with the One Piece, I'm pretty sure even One Piece Treasures, they didn't get a Goku playable unit.
No.
They just showed up in an event that you can fight Goku.
Yeah, and see, that's how you do it. That's how you do a crossover wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
like in Danmachi, like they did the Data Live crossover, and it was their characters from Data Live came into the Danmachi world. It was hilarious. It was very well written. It was fun. You got characters from both. There was even characters from Danmachi's world that were in costumes for the Data Live characters. That's how you do a crossover right. Like you meld the two and have fun with it. I mean, heck, if we can get Goku dressed up as Naruto in a video game because of a pre-order bonus, we can do the same. It's not bad.
I'm just saying in general because I know that I've used Danmachi a couple times as a good reference as to a way to kind of keep people coming back and going, oh shit. Like Toast said, they've done 2 Data Live crossovers.
Oh yeah, they did a reprise. Yeah.
They've done Attack on Titan. They've done Goblin Slayer. They've done this other like semi non-famous one. I can't remember what it's called, but it was
that was way earlier in its life.
Well, no. This was earlier this year, I think, with the scooter and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did that, and then they did another one with the school person as well. So they do a bunch of different crossovers with different animes, and I'm not saying that Dokon Battle should do a crossover every single year, but I think with how they could capitalize on hype and capitalize on, let's face it, they love money. That's why we spend so much money and they get almost top grossing. The fact that they could do a crossover with as big of an anime and as viral of an anime in Boyo's terms, like My Hero, that would actually kind of like make sense. I think it'd be a safe bet to do it, and they would make a lot of money off of that.
Oh yeah, we'd hit top grossing at least twice.
All right, moving on to the next question, guys. Mass Ningen says, do you guys want to see seasonal units like a lot of other gachas do? Summer swimsuit Majin 21 would be an insta rainbow. Now, in all honesty, we actually already have quote-unquote seasonal-ish units like Candy Vegito and the Ghost Tanks that came out for Halloween. That's kind of seasonal-esque. And then usually in February is when Global gets the waifu banner right around Valentine's Day, so I figure those are kind of seasonal-ish. But I get what you're saying, like specifically like, Goku dressed up in a Santa outfit that's not a stupid Kai, or, Majin Buu transformed into a pumpkin or something for Halloween. Like, I think some of those things would be fun. I'm just not really a fan of those things. I'm an old fuddy-duddy. I'm sorry, guys. What do you think? Let's have somebody who doesn't suck answer that question.
You actually kind of hurt me when you said that you didn't want a Santa Goku dressed up as a Kai, because I made a custom Dokkan card that literally said he would give SA raise by guaranteed +2.
Yeah, but they did that already. They gave us Santa Gokus last Christmas or the year before.
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah,
Did they actually?
We've had Santa Gokus.
Wow, never mind. Isn't it? Wait, is it still like +1 though?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind then. My idea was better. Fuck that.
Honestly, I agree. I think it would be fun if you give us something. It could easily fill out those blank periods we have in between banner. Like there's plenty of times where we have like that weird little blank. There's nothing going on here during this. Shove something out there.
Santa Goku.
It's so weird. My card art looked almost exactly like that. That's creepy. That is actually pretty creepy.
But yeah, like it'd be fun. I'm not sure about seasonal too much in Dokon. I'd rather see crossovers than seasonal.
I think if I had to choose between crossovers and seasonals, I'd rather see seasonals. Just I want my Dragon Ball game to be my Dragon Ball game. I'm okay with crossovers with stuff like Dr. Slump because it's a Toriyama thing, and the show itself has done things like crossover with Arale and whatnot.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that kind of thing. Like getting a Luffy card, getting an Inuyasha card, getting I don't know what else we could even talk about. Okay, I was about to say Cowboy Bebop, but I'd be okay with Cowboy Bebop in this game. I'd be okay with Cowboy Bebop in anything. Let's be real. But it's just not a concept that appeals to me personally. But if other people like it and they want to do it, great. I can collect the units and never use them.
Yeah, no, I understand where you're coming from.
So give me an Inuyasha card. I'll write that.
I'm such an Inuyasha fan. Like my wife makes fun of me for it. She's like, "You're in love with an anime that's made for 14-year-old Japanese girls." I'm like, I don't give a rat's ass.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this. People can talk shit all they want, but back in the day when I was in high school, Kagome and Kikyo were like top tier waifu material. Just saying.
I don't know. I would have to go with Kikyo on that one because you can only ever cross her once before she puts an arrow in your ass.
Exactly.
Kagome is just gonna bitch about it for 200 episodes.
No,
I'm gonna piss off so many people with my hot takes.
Well, we do know that now there's the new era of Inuyasha coming out, and honestly, that trailer looks pretty good. I won't lie.
I'm pretty excited for it. I'll check it out. I'm after Dragon Ball Super, my hope that anime sequels will be good is really down, like really, really down. I mean, Super wasn't bad, but it wasn't Dragon Ball Z.
Well, I mean, to be fair, nothing really could top Dragon Ball Z.
And also to be really fair, honestly, like, Dragon Ball Super was alright. It wasn't great, but the thing is, I really felt like the one thing that hurt it is it was in the morning time slot instead of the nighttime slot, like Z was.
Yeah.
Where they got away with a lot more in Z, and that's the thing that worries me if they ever do the moral arc now with.
Though they can't do the moral arc any justice whatsoever if it's a Sunday morning.
If it's a Sunday morning slot, it's not happening, and that's gonna butcher it.
For me, it was mainly the writing that hurt Super. Everything just felt way too rushed for its own good, especially towards the Tournament Power.
Yeah. The regression of Goku really kind of pissed me off too. Like
that got under my skin a lot.
It really did start getting annoying. Yes, we all get it. Goku's an idiot. We know it. But he's a genius fighter, but he's not that much of an idiot.
Right, like he's not going to forget a piece of an integral part of your plan when you're traveling to the freaking future.
Yeah.
Like he's not an idiot. He's a country bumpkin is what he's supposed to be. He's supposed to be lacking in social graces, and he's not supposed to be the most tactful person in the world, but he's never been shown to be stupid. He's been shown to be unknowledgeable of things, but never stupid. And that pissed me off.
Yeah, they did make him really stupid on a lot of stuff. And even like the moment where like during the future Trunks saga when Trunks has to chew up the sensu bean and kiss Mai to give it to her.
Right, Masning just brought that up in chat too. That's God.
I'm like, dude, you've been married for how old is Gohan?
Like seriously, I mean, at this point, Goku's pushing the 60 mark. He's been married for about 40 years.
Yeah.
You know.
I think like the two best moments that Goku had in the entire Dragon Ball Super like ideal. And I'm gonna exclude the UI transformation because honestly, to me, the whole term of power is a shit show until he turned UI. The only two really Z-like moments that you really got out of Goku was going Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken for the first time against Hit and backhanding Zamasu. In that one moment. Those are the only two moments, mine is going UI, where Goku honestly felt like Goku to me. Everything
Honestly,
else in every filler arc, it felt like dog shit to me.
Actually, there was one other point where I felt like Goku was Goku, and that was his, and it actually is in the Tournament of Power. His fight against the trio, when he actually was like, I know you do poison. Here, I've made a barrier. Like,
yeah.
To stop I'm like, that's Goku right there. That's him. He is a genius fighter, just like Vegeta is.
On the flip side of that, I think the most Goku moment in the entire series of Super came during the Tournament of Power, and that's anytime he interacted with Caulifla. Because you didn't see stupid Goku like, oh, let's have a fight. You saw excited Goku. He got to teach somebody. He got to help them grow. He got to do those things that Goku likes to do, and get a good fight out of it. Like, that is classic Goku right there.
He wasn't the only one excited.
Not.
but for the actually one of the things I did like about Goku is he did have a fun comical sense sometimes in Super, like the whole when Hercule he had to like make Hercule look good, and then Hercule punches him. He gets sent flying. He's like, "Oh,
that was fantastic! Oh, I forgot my tractor."
Now, stuff like that, I'm okay with silly, goofy stuff like that. But making him an idiot was annoying. It did really arc on me a little bit.
Exactly. The only bad part about that is it created the brain dead Goku Caulifla ship. I agree with that. You know which one's even worse? The Goku Kale one. They have been flooding YouTube as of late.
Oh god.
Goku Kale shippers. I'm like, why? I ship Goku with Chi-Chi.
Are you
What? Let's get it trending. Come on.
We'll call it Typhla. That's your ship. Your ship is Typhla.
Kale and Khalifa is bad enough?
Yeah.
Toast and ice.
Alec X18. You know what? She is the best waifu in the entire show. Actually, Bulma. I think Bulma. Bulma's the best waifu because I need a sugar mama.
I mean, hey, Bulma not looking too bad, so.
And let's be real, Vegeta doesn't have to pay for shit. He can literally just train.
That's all he ever does.
He just has to make sure to take Trunks to the park every so often.
That's nigga did Super 17.
It's the hair. It's totally the hair. I mean, Super 17's hair, it got me going some kind of other way, let me tell you.
Yeah, in and out my butt crack.
Out of context, Dokon, please don't pay attention to my show.
It's like, we're already fucked. Fucking Tommy just like fucking laughing. Just...
Take care, Master.
Have a good one, Mass Nigga. Thanks for stopping by, dude.
Later.
Oh. Alright, guys. If you have any other questions, we'll give you a few more minutes to throw them into chat. I'm going to start searching for someone to raid. Also, if you guys have the points, you can suggest who we raid, I believe. I think I set that up.
Yeah, actually.
We gotta do all the plugs before the...
I know. That's why I was saying start asking questions now, and I was going to go through and read and make sure I can get as many of these that the program didn't miss as we went through here.
Oh, okay.
What if 2 people redeem God the Ring?
I don't know. I haven't decided how we're going to handle that yet. Probably have a vote. We'll probably have a vote in the chat if that happens. So let's see here. Kiki and Domi had followed. JGamer714 followed during this episode. Xanathis. Levi with the host. Sephiroth with the host. Fletrix76 has followed. Dawn Reaper 07 followed. Flame Emperor 34 followed. Reader 21. And is that Kassassin Gaming TV also followed, and Trevor Force Virus. All of you guys, amazing, thank you.
Wait, you said Trevor Force?
Yeah, or sorry, Terror Force. I miss Trevor Isengard, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I feel bad because I'm here and he's not, and I don't want to be looked at like a replacement.
No. You're not a replacement. You're part of the team. Actually, that's another thing we can talk about right now, guys. Is we want to talk about Omni is actually he's our guest today, but a couple of weeks ago, actually about a month ago now, I think.
About a month ago now.
He joined our team. He is our new YouTube thumbnail artist, and kind of like with Testoba, he can just kind of show up in an episode.
You never know when.
You know, except for I know you're going to be here next week.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of next week, next week's episode, guys, is going to be on Friday. What is that? The 28th. And it's going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern. The only time that we ever do that is when we want to have a guest that can't fit this noon schedule. And that guest is Jinro. So we'll have Jinro as our guest next week. Kind of help kick off that 350 million download celebration. So make sure you guys mark that down. It's going to be Friday, 28th, 7 p.m. Eastern.
I'm going to be sad if I won't be there, but I'll at least be there in chat. So.
Don't worry. I'll make sure to. I'll make sure to try to find myself a nut button for you so I can hit it once for you while we're.
All right. Perfect.
So yeah, this will be the second time Jin's been on the show. He was on at the end of April with Social Fire. This time it's just going to be Jinro.
What's good?
We'll get what's good. We'll have Social Fire on. I've been talking with her, trying to work it out with schedules. They've got some stuff going on in real life that's kind of making scheduling a little difficult. So as soon as we can get that up, we will have Social Fire on separately from Jinro at another time.
Woohoo.
You guys should do this more often. Do what more often? The podcast? I mean, we've been doing it every week for the last 30 weeks, so I'm not sure how often I can do it.
They want a new one every day, okay?
Oh
God, no. I have a hard enough time coming up with weekly topics. So basically, what the podcast is every YouTube topic video we would have made during the week.
Yeah.
All shoved into one. Like, you guys can go and watch Tiger, and you can watch Mass Ninja and Toon Rami, Kenny McGee, OmniToast, all those guys who make their content, you know, or even to a lesser extent, I mean, over here on Twitch, you've got a whole bunch of people. You've got all the panelists, you've got Rev, you've got Rujo, you know, all these people who are making content and talking about these topics on a weekly basis. We just kind of do it all in one go. You know, that's kind of what this is. And then we get to sit around and chat with you guys, which is a lot of fun for me.
No, I won't one a day.
I will tell you, though, that we are working on starting up. I don't know if it's going to be weekly video content, but at the very least, we're going to do bi-weekly video content specifically for YouTube. And if you guys are not following us on YouTube, you should probably do that. In the second links on our link tree, you can get links to basically everything that the Global Gang does and links to the individual panelists stuff. I think I still need to add Omni to that as well, so I'll add that to my to-do list.
It's all right. The fact that you guys are adding like more content to the channel, I'm just like, and that's gonna be more thumbnails I have to make.
Yeah, I hadn't even thought about that, thumbnails. I know that we are talking in the background about starting up a series for races, because that's something that you guys have mentioned several times in the past that you're interested in seeing is more like versus content or collaborative content. I have already put out my feelers for the first couple of non-panelist guests that I'd like to have. So like, you'll see races between me and JMO, or between me and Tystra, or me and Omni, or Omni and Tystra. You know, any combination of anybody in the production team against anybody else in the production team could end up being a video at any point in time. But we also want to do things where we bring in outside people, you know, like Toon Rami, Mass Ningen, Rujo, Rev, you know, the people that you guys have seen on the show, people that come in and do the collabs with us for the summon parties, that kind of thing. Also, speaking of the summon party, I haven't plugged that either, have I?
You're telling me there's a chance I get to body Tystra on video?
There's absolutely a chance.
Oh, you're cute. Remember, you're the god Jita, but I'm the god Goku. I'm better.
We'll see about that. You're not doing so hot right now in the Moro arc.
I will say,
You didn't have a very good showing in the Moro arc either, bro. Slow your roll.
I'm all right right now. Okay, the worst thing.
I don't want
You
to
showed up, and
spoil
2
it.
seconds later, you got a fist through your chest. All right.
Why did you spoil it? I was trying to keep myself from saying it.
Sorry,
I was
I
gonna
couldn't
be-
help it.
God damn it!
Wait, what?
God damn it, Alec! I told you about this.
Dude, these are like a month old. They're not spoilers at this point. The internet exists.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, dude.
Oh, we
after
lost-
a
we
month,
lost J-Mo.
spoilers. After a month, spoilers are gone.
Oh, J-Mo left because I was screaming.
We
Sorry.
lost to JMO. It actually was probably his internet. He's been having issues.
Oh, he said he was gonna hang. He was gonna head out. So.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
But yeah, after a month, dude, it's not spoilers.
Okay, so
Reach
just
them
so
up.
you guys are aware, JMO is playing Spyro the Dragon on his streams, so make sure you guys check that out. He is... his normal streaming schedule is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern, I think. Anyway, so make sure you guys are checking out JMO. There you go. There's links for JMO.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me make sure we've got everything else we need here. So yeah, we didn't really plug the 350 million download summon party. I had promised some people that I would announce some of the names that are going to be involved. Currently have 13 streamers that are going to be summoning during this summoning party.
It's gonna be insane again.
So the three of us, Tystra, myself, and Omni, are all going to be there.
Yeah.
I believe Trevor's going to be there for at least one rotation. Oh, let's see here. Who else can I throw out there that's a good name to drop? Kalo. Kalo's going to be there. Prop's going to be there. And then, now, not to discount those guys, they were here for our last big summoning one, but I want to give you guys a new name, somebody who wasn't here on the last time. And we're going to get Gale Riot involved this time. So Gale Riot will be part of that party, which is going to happen Tuesday, September 1st at 8 p.m. Eastern. And we are opening that up to all global and JP content creators for Dokon. So if you guys are watching and you're content creators and you want to get involved, get a hold of me on Discord or on Twitter. I'm AlecHunter1982 on Twitter. I will get you guys in. This is the type of thing where I can literally take as many people that want to show up as 20, 24, 50 people if we really wanted to. That might be a little crazy, but Anyway.
We wouldn't get it. There's no way that would be under 6 hours long.
But I do have the flexibility of having quite a large number of people involved, and especially when people come in and they do their summons. If they don't want to hang out, they take off afterwards. I mean, that just helps move it along. But literally, if you're interested, guys, get a hold of me. I will see what I can do to stick you in. That sounded much better before it came out of my mouth.
Stick it in, stick it in.
All right.
My
So-
God.
Oh my God.
What did I sign myself up for?
If you didn't know before you signed up, dude, I don't know. One more shout out here. Master Dark Knight 12 followed just a couple minutes ago, so thank you for that, good sir.
Good shit, what?
All right, and did we have anybody redeemed to tell us who we're gonna go and?
I mean, I could start my stream up and then you could read.
Yeah. Okay, so let me take a look at who's streaming right now under our friends list here, and if we don't find anybody specifically to hit up, actually Fiercest Cheetah. Fiercest Cheetah is on my list. He's playing DBZ Kakarot right now. We will send it over to him. And like I said, don't forget, guys, next week is a Friday evening episode with Jinro. That's at 7 p.m. Eastern. Have a great week, and just don't do any more summons for Kefla.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't
do it.
I feel like we're trying to tell Try to this, aren't
Dude, we're trying to tell Ty and myself.
Don't.
Yeah. I'm
Here's
probably not going to listen though. So have a great week, guys.
Bye, dudes.